Next up, we got to talk about LeBron James. He's set to make his debut very, very soon. It sounds like he's already starting to engage in 5-on-5 activity. But Colin Cowherd sent him a message. There's been a couple of people that have spoken about what life should look like or will look like when LeBron James comes back after watching what the Lakers have been able to do. 7-2. LeBron has missed every single game. Luka has missed time. Austin Reaves has missed time. Yet this team just continues to ball out. Jeff Teague has mentioned things. Kendrick Perkins has mentioned things. But I think Colin Cowherd said something that really stuck with me and resonated, and I'll be interested to hear what you guys say in the comment section down below about this one. I took down the whole quote because I think it's really intriguing. He said, LeBron James has not played this year. There's some supposition that LeBron has his feelings hurt because he hasn't been offered an extension. The torch has been passed in LA. Now it's Luka's team, and the Lakers don't need LeBron to sell tickets. I also feel like the league has a little bit of a LeBron fatigue. So my takeaway from all this, LeBron's got to fall in line or leave. LeBron is going to have to play off ball. And LeBron, he has to be the centerpiece. He becomes your offensive ecosystem, and it's over. That is done. You cannot coach this organization going forward with LeBron being a centerpiece. He's just an asset. He went on to say, or somewhere within that quote, he mentioned this is not Cleveland and this is not even Miami. I think that's fair. Now, do I think this is the media trying to stir up hoopla to create a certain dramatic storyline within Lakers land to create some kind of narrative that LeBron is disgruntled? There's a chance that this farewell tour won't look the way everybody expected because everybody is kind of tired of LeBron James. The Lakers are better without LeBron on the floor. Narratives that simply will not stick and should not stick. Yes, I believe these are all things where once LeBron James comes back, if he's averaging 25 points per game and he's still fitting within the offense next to Luka, Dončić, and Austin Reaves, and they're kicking people's tail and he's going crazy and he's looking like the guy that was third team All-NBA last season, all of this will die down because it'll be, oh, LeBron was able to assimilate despite the fact that these two guys were absolutely balling while he was out of commission. I think the truth of the matter is this. LeBron James has always wanted to find himself in a position where he doesn't have to nearly be on ball as much. I think he's always been positioned in a weird way to be forced into needing to be that initial ball handler / shot creator. Yes, do I think that LeBron James comes with a little bit of heliocentric tendencies? Yes, he's LeBron James. When you talk about creating an offense where he is the centerpiece, it's because at the point guard position essentially that he plays, there are so many moving parts that just fit around him in a way where if you build the team to his strengths, which he has many of, no glaze, but he has a lot of strengths involving the passing game, operating in pick and roll, being a downhill finisher, still being someone who's athletic enough to help you in transition. Building a team that favors his skill set tends to win you basketball games because 9 times out of 10, at least over the last handful of seasons, even with LA, he's still been the best player on the team. I think even in spite of Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis was inconsistent in terms of his time on the floor. LeBron James had his injury issues as well. Austin Reaves was kind of developing over time, but I think he's shown in these handful of games that even though he wasn't able to get the same kind of shine as a ball handler when playing next to LeBron, he clearly was developing his game by being able to be so effective both on ball and off ball with LeBron on the floor. Now you add a full season of Luka Dončić on the floor. Now you add Austin Reaves taking off. LeBron James finally can actually call himself the second best player on the team. He hasn't been the second best player on the Lakers since joining them. There was maybe the year where they won the championship in the bubble, Anthony Davis shot the ball absolutely out of his mind from beyond the arc. People are still questioning whether or not that season was real or not. Other than that, LeBron James has legitimately been the best player for the Lakers the last handful of years. And so every time he tried to hand the keys over, he never truly successfully could pull it off. He never really was able to pull it off. This may be the first actual season where you can look at this Lakers team and say, yo, LeBron LeBron James is definitively the second best player on this team. The idea of saying he has to fall back, the idea of saying he has to fall in, I think it's less of a forceful tone that Colin Cowherd needs to come with and more of an understanding that LeBron James wants to be in this position. He's indicated this. He said it. He's put himself in positions time after time, whether you support it or not, to play next to players that should, in theory, be a caliber above where he is at his advanced age. But nonetheless, I think that LeBron James is actually going to do pretty fine. I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan personally, so I don't want this to come off as a glazed segment. But I genuinely believe that when LeBron James comes back, he's going to work perfectly fine with what they got going. And they are doing more than fine without him, which means that when he gets back in, they can only go up. Will there be a little bit of a gelling process? Of course, these guys have been hooping with the ball in their hands so much more frequently. But at the same time, bro, it's LeBron James. It's going to work itself out. And I think this team is actually going to continue to build off of where they've been at.